After months of talks, the U.S. pursuit of this agreement could mean removing Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard from the list of foreign terrorist organizations. Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett calls the potential concession dangerous because it involves the world's deadliest terror organization.
The terrorist group, the IRGC, is trying to murder Israelis and certain Americans around the globe. Unfortunately, we're seeing a determination to sign a nuclear deal at almost any cost, including saying that the biggest terrorist group in the world is not a terrorist organization. This is too steep a price.
They have become the operational terrorist arm of the Iranian government, which employs terrorism as a tool of statehood. And that's why we actually designated the IRGC as a foreign terrorist organization.
Former Deputy National Security Advisor for the Middle East, Victoria Coates, sees the IRGC as a menace to the region. As part of the Trump administration, she helped designate the group as a foreign terrorist organization, or FTO.
What was powerful about the FTO for the IRGC, which was groundbreaking, it was historic, we hadn't done that to a military before, is it immediately stopped a lot of the IRGC's commercial activities, which were one of the economic lifelines to the regime in Tehran.
Coates says the Revolutionary Guard resembles a cancer, spreading terror through the region and using proxies like Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Houthis, plus international assassination threats. It's also behind Iran's ballistic missile program and its drone arsenal. Any U.S. agreement to remove the IRGC from the terrorist list would supposedly require a promise not to spread terror in the region. Coates points out, after the Biden administration lifted the designation off the Houthis in Yemen, they simply increased terror activities.
So interestingly, as Israel has gotten closer to both Saudi and UAE, they've been talking about this and what happened when the Houthi came off the list and how terrible it's going to be if the IRGC comes off the list. They'll get a lot of money. They'll have freedom of movement again. And we've seen almost for the first time in my memory, a united message out of Abu Dhabi, Riyadh, and Jerusalem that this is unacceptable. And these are three of the United States' most powerful allies in the region. We should listen to them.
If the Biden administration does not listen, many believe allies like the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Israel will find themselves targets of one of the world's most dangerous terror organizations. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.